Hey guys, I really enjoyed watching the Australia video, and so did you. So let's do another.
At a
What I hate spiders.
2 centimeters in length and rocking the spider equivalent of default character customization, this little is a level 500 rot build that gives Melania a run for her money.
I knew it was necrosis. It has to be.
Starts in the most
Pre-watched,
American
obviously.
way possible, with you accidentally stepping foot onto his private property, causing him to exercise his Second Amendment rights. But considering a spider can't really hold a gun, he's going to settle on biting your ass.
Ugh,
Now, that
God,
initial
I
bite's
fucking hate
pretty
spiders.
painless. You smack him away, all's well. There is just
Until...
one small problem. Congratulations,
Oh no,
you
not
are now
scarlet
the proud
rot,
owner
no!
of necrotic venom coursing through your veins, which at first does nothing. You walk back to your house, the bite starts to sting a little more. You feel sick. The wound swells, and the blood vessels around the bite burst,
Was that pyro?
turning it a deep red. Over the next few days, that colour shifts from red to purple to black, as the venom literally destroys and kills the surrounding tissue in a process called necrosis. This causes the skin to literally rot and fall off of your body. And if you don't catch it in time, that rot's gonna spread. If you're lucky, it'll only make you violently ill and leave permanent scarring. If you're unlucky, it just keeps spreading, and venom starts to destroy your blood cells and shut your organs down. Now, there's kind of only one solution to that, but you weren't using that arm anyway, right?
Just another reason why all spiders should be eradicated. I'm sorry. They just should be. They just should be removed.
Australia has a straight up Pokemon. Introducing the brush-tailed possum. More specifically, the golden brush-tailed possum. Native to the land down under and one of...
I say that like I know what possums are. We don't have them in the UK. I have no idea what a possum is. I'm sure one of you can tell me.
Rare examples of an Australian animal that isn't expressly designed to DoorDash you straight to heaven. You see, the brush-tail is one of a grand total of 23 species of Australian possum, which, despite the name, share absolutely no relation to the red-blooded American opossum. These adorable little marsupials come...
Wait. So a possum is the same thing as an opossum? It's just a different version? Right? Am I correct?
In all shapes and sizes, from the ringtail possum to the sugar glider, and to our protagonist here, the golden brushtail, which is really just a common brushtail possum with a rare genetic mutation called leucism that causes them to lose the pigment in their skin. So, basically, it's a fucking shiny Pokemon. Coming in at around 4.5 kilos and 40 centimeters in length, these tree-dwelling marsupials are nocturnal and primarily herbivores, mainly consisting on a diet of leaves.
What was that foreshadowing for? I'm scared now.
And fruit. And for added cute points, as marsupials, yes, they carry around their babies in a little pouch like their roided-out cousin the kangaroo. However, come on, the thing is from Australia, you didn't really think these bad boys would be squeaky clean, did you?
Bruh, come on. I thought we finally found something in Australia that wasn't gonna damage you. Bro, I should have known better.
You see, they aren't entirely herbivores. Sure, they love
you
a good salad.
You bastard.
They will also quite happily raid a bird's nest and turn Tweety's kids into a 3-egg omelette. Roadkill?
Oh, birds, that's fine.
Sounds like a fine steak dinner to me. And just because it's not a venomous predator doesn't mean it can't take your fucking finger off. And the cherry on top, Aussie Pikachu here doesn't go Pika. Nah, you see, Down Under doesn't have Pokemon trainers, because when you step into the tall grass out here, you hear this absolute fucking demon. Australia doesn't just have snakes and spiders, it has a tiger.
Dragons.
Well, kinda. Introducing the thylacine, better known as the...
That sounds like a dinosaur. That legit sounds like something from Ark Survival Ascended. What the
Tassie
fuck?
tiger, as the name suggests, native to
Tassie
my home state
tiger.
of Tasmania, this tiny little island off Australia's south coast. No, that is not New Zealand. They have hobbits, not tigers. Oh, tiger isn't entirely correct. You see, the thylacine isn't a cat on steroids. You see, this
It looks
bad
like a
boy
dog.
is the largest carnivorous marsupial on the planet.
Oh.
Despite the kangaroo coming in
Oh.
at 7 foot tall and throwing kicks like Chun-Li, they are
Bruh.
herbivores. And everything else in the pouch that eats meat is about the size of a chihuahua, making this 1.3
Yeah.
metre, 20 kilo kangaroo dog with a tiger persona the
Bro, that's
only
big.
marsupial apex predator. See, these things were ambush
Bro.
hunters, using stealth and speed to silently take down their prey like they're playing Assassin's Creed. On top of being a fully qualified Spec Ops agent, these things had a mouth on them to rival Kirby. Capable.
I'm sorry, can we just go back?
Agents, these things had a mouth on them to rival.
The fuck? Look how massive that jaw span is. That is like Kirby. It's literally Kirby. It's the Kirby
Kirby.
tiger.
Capable of opening their jaw a
Holy
full
shit,
80
bro.
fucking degrees, which is
Bro.
absolutely terrifying and really cool. There's just one small problem. You may have picked up on me talking mostly in the
dead.
past tense, and that all of this footage is in black and white.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
because we don't have a tiger. We had one. Unfortunately, the thylacine
they're
was driven to
extinct?
extinction in the late 1980s. By what exactly?
Bro.
The British.
People.
You see, when the
I'm an honorary American, so I'm not part of whatever happened
Brits,
here.
you know, did their thing and decided Tasmania was their house now, actually, they brought with them livestock, namely sheep and cattle, which was a fucking blessing to the Tassie tiger, which rapidly
gonna
added
say,
these walking
they're a
meatballs with
predator,
the survival
so-
instincts of a wet sock to their meal plans.
It's free real estate.
The
Yeah,
colonists
right?
did not take kindly to the thylacine
Oh,
taking their livestock
okay.
without a license in it, so they
Bro,
placed
shut
bounties
up,
on
shut
their
up.
heads. Never mind that these things never attacked humans and very rarely took their livestock. No, they were an inconvenience. And so, they were hunted down.
Bro.
One by one by one.
Okay, that's actually
for
really fucking sad.
70
Bro,
fucking years.
that's
Until
actually horrendous.
September 7th, 1936, when the last thylacine, Benjamin, died cold and alone in a cage at the Hobart Zoo. Usually, I end these with a
Bro.
joke, but the fact that we wiped his entire bloodline and turned him into a fucking rug isn't that funny. Australia just found a new record-breaking insect. But before I show him to
Fucking
you...
dog. Can we stop? Please, can we stop trying to discover new shit in Australia, please?
How the f*** do we keep finding new bugs? You
Yeah, that's what I'm
Australia is
saying.
home to an estimated 200,000
Tunics.
species of insect,
Oh,
which is pretty
okay, yeah,
damn
insect.
impressive, especially when you consider the only place you're going to find more bugs than that is by counting the f***ing roach population in Asmongold's walls. Now, the scary part of this is that out of that 200k, we've only actually identified 62,000, meaning that
Excuse me? 62? Oh, fucking god,
we have
bro.
no idea what nearly 3/4 of the bugs in the country
Oh my
actually
God.
fucking do.
You like jazz?
And so it should come as no surprise that while exploring Australia's dense rainforests, two scientists discovered a new record holder for the largest insect in the land down under.
Go
and it's
on,
a
what is
fucking
it?
stick bug.
Oh, okay, I'm fine with stick bugs, they're fine.
Acrophila alta. And
Okay,
coming
maybe
in
not,
at
that's
a
horrifying. Oh my
40
god.
centimeters and 44 grams in weight. I don't think that qualifies as a stick insect
That is
anymore.
horrifying.
That's fucking Groot.
That
Australia's
is
very own Erd tree avatar was discovered in Queensland. Because of course
That
it
is
fucking was. And
horrific.
despite
Don't
being enough
it?
inches in length to make any man jealous, it's actually completely harmless. However, given how many
yeah, I'm sure it
oversized
is,
bugs
but,
we already have, if we find any more, I think they're going to send the fucking
Bro.
Helldivers. This is the world's biggest
Oh no,
spider.
not more spider. No, I can't look, I can't look.
Is it that big? Introducing the fossa
Guys, I
a
can't actually
tarantula
look.
surprisingly
Oh,
not
God,
native
no.
to Australia for once. It's found
No,
on
I can't
the other
look at this one.
Tyranid hive continent. South America. Yep,
This
let's
one
address
sucks.
the elephant in the room.
Oh,
Yet this thing is
I'm not looking. I'm not
huge.
looking. I can't look. I can't look. I can't
Coming
look.
in at a frightening 175
I'm an
grams in
arachnophobic,
weight
in case
and
you can't tell. I
12
cannot look at
inches
this
in leg
thing.
span.
I'm literally staring at my desk right now.
And those legs
I
are
can't
not
look.
the only place it's packing
I
inches.
can listen, but
because
I can't
Sherlock's
look.
cousin here is packing fangs
Oh,
that measure
bro,
a
no.
huge inch in length. For scale, that is like a 6-foot human packing canines the length of a fucking ruler.
Oh my
But
god.
the important question, why the is
oh.
it so?
I've never been more uncomfortable watching one of these videos until now. I don't know why this specific spider is freaking me out, but holy shit.
And the answer
I
is
genuinely
that I
can't
have withheld
look.
information from you. You see,
Oh,
I
you
introduced
bastard.
this girl by a Latin name. She's much better known as the Goliath bird eater tarantula. That's right, this EDF-sized spider, not unlike me, would fucking kill for some KFC. Literally. These bile
No, no,
titans
no.
will quite happily hunt birds,
Bile
remy,
titans,
frogs,
fog.
and even and they do all of this without a fucking web.
I can't look, chat. I can't look.
Yet
I can't look.
Goliaths are a pure melee build, hunting by prowling the jungle floor, sensing
I've never
for
wanted one of these videos to be over so badly. You have no idea how badly I'm struggling right now. Holy shit. I'm sweating.
movement with incredibly sensitive hairs on their legs. These hairs pick up vibrations in the air, which tell them when
They're
something
just fucking
is close.
freaks.
And
They're
once
just
their
fucking
spider sense
freaks.
tells them that Remy's in range,
Is it all
they
this?
fucking jump him, biting him with those daggers they call
They do not
fangs
jump.
and
They do not
injecting him
jump. They
with
do not jump.
fucking neurotoxin.
Of course,
Can I
because
go
it's
1
Australia.
week
Why not?
Without covering neurotoxin. Of course this
No.
thing has it too. You know, I give up.
Uh-huh.
I give up. They then
Okay,
drag
next
their prey
video.
back to their
No,
burrow
next video.
and
I don't wanna
spit
know.
up
Oh my
acidic
God.
digestive juices in order to suck their prey up through a fucking straw.
Why are they such monsters? Chat, why are they such monsters? Legitimately, that is horrendous. Oh god, I'm so glad it's over though. Holy shit.
This spider hunts
Oh my fucking god, not another fucking spider.
with jump scares. But how? Introducing the trapdoor spider, a family of
I've
arachnids
seen this
containing
one.
hundreds of species found in every continent on the globe. Meaning, yes, for once,
Sorry,
this bad boy
the
could
dancing
be in your
spiders.
backyard and you'd never
No,
know.
not in the UK. Not in
Now,
the UK. We're
trapdoor
good.
spiders are particularly interesting compared to other
See guys, in the UK we have normal animals that aren't horrific and majority of them are not venomous, so you know, just
spiders
saying.
due to their hunting method. You see, normal spiders tend to spend several hours spinning up some elaborate art piece for a fly to close
Exactly, that's the
itself
spiders we have.
on. And tarantulas, it's
Sorry. I've never seen that clip before. Sorry.
tarantulas just jump But trapdoor spiders, yeah, they hunt
Oh,
with a
God.
door. Very early on in life, trapdoor spiders dig themselves a hole. This silk-lined
Diggy,
burrow
diggy
will then
hole.
serve as its home for basically its entire 20-year lifespan. Hell, they
Wait,
basically
huh?
never
Okay, two things. They never leave their home based on 20 years? No, for an insect, no. You get 1 year, max.
leave the thing like some neckbeard living in his mum's basement. But they've still got to
True.
eat. And since DoorDash does not deliver to spiders, this burrow doubles as their method for catching food. You see, they use their silk to craft the trapdoor over the burrow entrance. Then, using their fantastic arts and craft skills, they just bolt a bunch of random shit to their front door so it blends in perfectly with the floor.
Oh, so they step
After finishing
over
their
it.
construction
Okay.
project, they will spin up a bunch
Literally
of
a trapdoor.
basically invisible strands of web on the floor in the surrounding area that act as tripwires, feeding information back
Bro, that is so clever, and it's a fucking
to their
spider.
neckbeard nest whenever something steps on it. And when some
Neckbeard nest.
unfortunate insect steps a little too close,
Money, money, money.
This bird is a vampire.
Huh?
Introducing the vampire ground finch, native to the Galapagos Islands, and a great example of the horrifying affronts to the universe that evolution can produce when it decides to do a...
See what I mean? Nature is not beautiful. Nature is not beautiful. Nature is horrifying, and we do best to stay away from it.
Trolling. Now you see, at first glance, this is the most boring vampire you can possibly imagine. Coming in at a measly 12 centimeters and a
cute little guy.
20 grams in weight.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
Rocking a feather pattern I can best describe as a Minecraft dirt block. And as it turns out, the bastards that wrote Twilight lied to me because it doesn't even fucking sparkle.
This is the skin of the killer, Bill.
So if it's missing fangs, angst, a cape, and the funny accent,
You must bounce on it.
how does it qualify as a vampire? Simple.
I was
Drinks
gonna
a
ask that.
shitload of blood. You see, most birds eat seeds and insects, and while the vampire finch can eat those too, there is a problem. They live on an island, and that island is very small. In fact, they're only found on 2 of the Galapagos Islands, and small islands means a...
Okay, I've noticed in this recent one, he's spread outside Australia. I'm starting to think he might be running out of Australian animals to talk about, maybe.
Smaller amount of that food to go around, to the point where these finches can't rely on it as their sole source, which for a bird usually isn't a problem, because, you know, they don't need a plane ticket to just pop and fly somewhere. However, as the name suggests, the vampire ground finch can't fly for So, how do they get their food? They suck it out of someone that can. This, don't laugh, is the Nazca booby. Hey, stop giggling back there. Another species of bird native to the islands. They are very...
I'm sorry, what the fuck is that name? What the fuck is a Nazca booby? Excuse me?
Very strong flyers that feed on fish. They also nest on the islands, which is where our feathery Nosferatu comes
they
to
suck
play.
their blood?
You see, when the boobies... Stop giggling. come to roost, the vampire finch will sneak over and hop onto their back. Then, using their razor-sharp beak, they will poke a very small, borderline painless hole into one of the bird's flight feathers. Once the blood is flowing freely, the vampire finch gorge themselves on it. See, as it turns out, blood is macro-friendly. And considering these things are living creatures, they just make more blood. In essence, giving the vampire finch an infinite food source. In fact, they can get so much blood from these birds, it is not uncommon to see multiple finches sucking from the same booby.
They are... Oh my god, oh my god.
A lot of people are scared of snakes, but have you ever wondered what snakes are scared of? The answer is this fucking bird. Introducing the secretary bird, native to the continent of Africa, and a prime example that being a hater pays off. Coming in at 1 point.
I'm sorry, but that is a really cool looking bird. Look at it. That looks, I don't know why, I find that really, really cool. And I don't find birds cool at all.
4.27 kilos in weight, this lanky turkey has been purpose-built.
Oh my god, Thunderman.
Nay, expertly engineered by the gods themselves with the sole purpose of violating the ever-loving
Hell
out of
yeah.
any garden hose that so much as looks at it
Let's
the wrong
go.
way.
I love this.
You see,
We need more of these birds, please.
Birds of prey, but unlike their cousins in the same category, they are primarily terrestrial, which means they spend most of their time on the ground. This is because their preference for diet
Look
is
at those leggies.
sentient slithering
Bro's got legs for days. Damn, if only I had legs like that. Oh my
sausages. However, with this thing being endemic to Africa, their preferred meal also just happens to include
them to
some of
Australia?
the deadliest predators on the fucking
Let's
planet.
go.
Does this stop the secretary bird?
Nope.
No, mate.
This bird is a fucking badass bird. I don't care what anyone says. I like these birds
Despite
now.
having no natural venom resistance, these absolute fucking giga chads
Units.
will eat cobras, boom slangs, and black
Let's go.
mambas without breaking a sweat. But how
Let's
do they hunt these
go.
things without getting bitten?
Their
Simple.
legs.
They just kick the fuck out of them.
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
You
sorry.
see, those long-ass legs aren't just for show, as a secretary bird is
that cracks me
capable of
up.
accurately curb-stomping a snake's head into
Let's
the ground
go.
with a force equal to 5 times their fucking body weight. So when a secretary bird fancies a bite to eat, they start out by stomping the ground around dense vegetation. This causes snakes in the area to poke their
'cause of
heads out of their houses to
vibrations.
see what the f is going on. The
Yeah.
snake then looks up in horror as the secretary bird locks onto him,
You're
sprints
fucked, boy.
over
You're
at
fucked,
Mach
boy.
9, and
Yeah,
then
fucked. Let's go.
this bird is a serial killer.
Jesus f***ing Christ, you're the
Ow, it's so
really hate that
small.
name.
Introducing the Shrike, a group of feathery friends found all over the world.
Wait, isn't Shrike the name of a Warhammer guy? Ravengard chapter master? Chat, let me know if I'm right. I think it's the Ravengard chapter master, if I know my lore.
Including the land down under. Now, at first glance, you may be thinking to yourself, how could this sweet little guy be a vicious
Yeah,
killer?
look at
I mean,
him.
he's so tiny. They only grow up to around 30 centimeters and cap their
Look at
weight
the
out
cute little
at
dude.
90 grams. And on top of being about
Bro.
as threatening as a fucking teddy bear, look at
Bro,
their claws.
jump scare.
A shrike trying to end anything with its talons is like trying to stab a hippopotamus to death with a fucking pool noodle. Listen to the thing. It sings like it's on American Idol. It's a songbird, a branch geek. You'd never heard a fly. But I'm fucking onto you, Tweety.
Give me a
I'm waiting
creep,
for
you
it.
know that, Dexter?
I'm waiting
You
for
may
it.
have everyone else fooled, but I know exactly what you are, because shrikes actually have another name. They're called
Oh.
fucking butcher birds.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. The Dexter jokes actually had a fucking point. You see, when the Bay Harbour butcher bird wants to hunt, they first start by selecting a target.
Tonight's the night.
Now, unlike Dexter, their code
I've
tells
never
them
seen
they
Dexter.
can eat whatever the they want. Insects, mice, me, even
Lizard.
And once they pick their meal, they wait for the right moment and swoop on it.
So they're serial killer birds, essentially, or psychopath birds.
Now, while those claws might be fucking useless, they do have a signature weapon.
A
That
beak.
tiny hook on the end of their beak. And once they land
Oh.
on their victim, they slide that
right.
hook into its neck, perfectly slotting between their vertebrae and severing their fucking spinal cord. But converting their prey into a vegetable isn't enough. No. These sick fucks keep trophies. Once they have
What the fuck?
paralyzed their prey and shattered its spine, they will fly.
What? I didn't. Oh my god, this is just. It keeps reminding me that nature's fucked up, chat. Nature's fucked up. Whenever anyone tells you that nature is beautiful and wonderful, and it's so, just beautiful. No, it's not. It's horrific.
Corpse back to their larder, which is either a thorn bush or a fucking barbed wire fence.
Oh my
and once
god,
they
bro.
get home, they fucking impale them.
Impale. Yeah, I saw that coming.
They will then leave that corpse there for
Oh.
days, occasionally biting chunks out of it, eating
Oh.
it like leftovers from the fucking fridge.
Okay, these fucking
Dexter
things are
collected blood
awful.
slides. These fuckers create kebabs. This crab is a boxer.
Like a box at that?
That's right, stepping into the ring at
Wait, like the shrimp thingy?
0.15 grams and a huge
Wait, he's so
2.5
small.
centimeters in length.
Look at the little
It's
guy.
the boxer crab. You
No,
see,
this guy
while
can't
most
hurt a
crabs
fly.
use
Look at
their
him.
pinchers to feed and defend themselves, The boxer crab has instead elected to spec into CQC and
Smart move. Let's
and
go.
Despite their completely average and not at all small size, this
What do you mean? They're fucking tiny. They're adorable, which is something no guy wants to hear.
fights in the heavyweight division, able to punch out hundreds of times its size.
Oh my god, that
but how does
fish,
nature's
those
little Mac win
eyes.
the fights? Well,
That
that's
fish
pretty
was
simple.
hungry.
He f***ing cheats. You see, those little
Oh, so
pom-poms
it's
are
poisoned?
a fashion choice.
Wait. It's gonna be a neurotoxin. It has to be. It's a Paz video. It's gotta be neurotoxin.
Those are both sea anemones
Anemones.
that the boxer crab holds in its claws to
Anemones.
use as basically f***ing brass knuckles. Now, they get these anemones
Huh?
by finding other boxer crabs who have them, jumping them,
Taking
and then
them?
claiming them like they are a f***ing
Wow.
WWE title belt.
Let's
Now,
go.
if you weren't aware, anemones are venomous plant-like animals that, in order not
Oh.
to get eaten, sting.
I genuinely didn't realize anemones were poisonous. I thought they were just like plants, like sea plants. I've seen Finding Nemo. I didn't know they were poisonous.
Shit out of anything that touches them. Boxer crabs are immune to that sting. But you bet your ass that
Oh.
everything that tries to eat the boxer crab
That's
isn't.
so
the
clever.
crab and the
That's
anemone
so
enter
fucking
into a
clever.
symbiotic relationship, essentially
Yeah.
becoming an aquatic venom, with the anemone getting some of the crab's food, and the crab gaining venomous brass knuckles.
Let's go.
So, whenever a
crab's
predator gets
awesome.
in the ring with Crab Tyson here, he'll wait for it to get just within striking range, and
And then boom. Poison damage.
Squidward, I should kick your
Scientists just discovered a new fish.
We stop. Can we stop? Can we stop? I've said this 3 times now. Can we stop, please? I beg.
Looks fucking ridiculous. This
I mean, it looks
is
kinda
the
cute in a
bumpy
fucked up way.
snailfish, a freshly discovered species found off the coast of California. What makes this absolute specimen stick out is that it's a deep sea fish, found at a depth of 3 kilometers.
The thought, the deep sea is terrifying. Other than Australia, name me one other place in the world on this planet that is scarier than the deep ocean. You can't.
And I am here to tell you exactly
Glasgow on a Friday
why.
night, maybe,
Because
but
once
other than
God
that, no.
finished building this thing, he took a step back, looked at it,
Said,
realized
nah.
exactly how fucking chopped it was, and punted that thing into the depths of the ocean where no one would ever see it again. However, thanks to the hubris of mankind, it is here before
Is that
us
fish
today
okay?
to take the piss out of.
Look at the top of his head.
Freaking cute little guy,
I mean,
though.
fucking look at it. It is
It's
a profoundly unserious creature. I do not
Yeah,
think
true.
a single fucking thought has ever spawned behind those eyes.
He's just a cute
Not
little
to
guy.
mention
Leave him
the fit on
alone.
it. It looks like an aquatic, uncooked turkey with a fucking smiley face drawn on it. Coming in at a solid
That's actually such an apt description. Holy shit.
3 inches in length. Bumpy here is not the only species of snailfish. There's others that look like
Oh.
this. However, unlike his cousins, God deemed it so that this poor little f***er would be built like a shaved testicle. The scientific term for a pair of these should be a sack. However, despite the fact that he looks like a sperm cell with a receding hairline, I love him. He's so
Same.
cute. Look at that smile.
Same.
Reminds me of Sackboy on the PS3. I know when
He's
they got his ass
adorable.
on camera, he looked at it and went,
You know, when you showed me up, you put some of the stuffing in the wrong places, so I'm a little f***ed up. But will you take care of me forever and ever?